I heard this is Black Light Cyberspace Ministry. I heard Sam Greenlee on the interview saying that time he made Spook Who Sat by the Door, that the L. Rookins and so forth, the street organizations and the street gangs back then had a different mindset than the young brothers do now. Because uh, he said young brothers now is just uh, dope selling thugs, and that's because, man, the elders ain't guiding them young brothers. Now I don't know about Sam Greenlee, but I know I came up, you know, uh, maybe for about from the age 8 to the age 30 something, hanging in them streets, man. And I was rebellious. See, I didn't want to go for this system that they had, so I thought the streets was an alternative system. But I found out that you're still working for the plantation owners. You're still working for them because all the dope that they put on the street, they the one that's supplying it. That's why they over there in Afghanistan. They went over there and got all them poppies over there, So if you know the workings of the street, because see, business is war and war is business. If you know the business of the streets, the gangs at war, just like they are trying to open up business. And that's how this country was founded. Off of a business, Everything was about business and taxes. And Rome and all them, that's their system. The Greeks was a little different. But when Alexander came along, he with his faggot, but he started conquering other lands, turning out dudes in other lands and stuff. But they got that from the caves, man, when they was in the caves and stuff, they developed that nature in the caves and lying with animals and each other and faggotry and stuff, nasty, eating doo-doo, all that kind of stuff. They got that from the caves. Doo-doo was their best friend. It kept them warm. They just lost it. And when Moses, the way the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, Musa came and straightened them up, cleaned them up, started trying to civilize them. They was hard-headed. He had to knock some of them out, some of them off. He had to put some bullets in them because, well, he didn't have bullets, but he blew some of them up. They had dynamite. And to get them to listen. That's gonna have to happen to you hard-headed brothers over here. I hope not, but if you don't hurry up and wake your ass up, that's what's gonna happen. And it's hard to tell who's an agent, who's not an agent, who's with who, and who's not with who. So I say focus on Master Farad. Get to know them teachings that he gave to the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. It's all in the books. Theology of Time, Message to the Black Man. Message to the Black Man even got in the back of it a key to how to read, open up the Bible and read the Bible. Now, if you join the FOI, these are the baddest brothers on the planet. No matter who they with. And the Nation of Gods and Earth, they're like street brothers, but with Islam. And they got a little soldier in them, but they're not disciplined as the FOI. And there's many splinter FOIs out there. That's in, Supreme Minister John Muhammad, he got an FOI. Silas got an FOI. And I'm quite sure there's others that have FOI that's not down with Mr. Farrakhan. And then you got other groups imitating the FOI. Some black nationalists up here in Detroit, they be drilling like the FOI, and they use some of the martial art techniques. And, you know, just like the Panthers, you know, they got some of their stuff, a whole lot of their stuff from the FOI, you know. And then you got Khalid to come in. You know, Khalid got a whole lot of his training from the FOI when he hooked up the new Black Panthers. You know, the FOI is a whole lot of brothers came from the FOI is bad, man. So I think that every black child should join the FOI, even if you ain't a Muslim. But once you get in there and understand the teachings, a light gonna go off in your head. You'll say, oh yeah, I can see, I can dig it now. So when I was in the street, you know, I influenced some of my other friends, but it was too late for some of them. One of my friends, just before he died, you know, I brought him in to teachings that John Muhammad, Supreme Minister John Muhammad, was giving. That's Elijah's younger brother, spiritual and blood brother, who's no longer with us. And may the peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. And when we say Allah, you know, the messenger said Allah means all of us, all the Aboriginal people. But then he shows how we connected with the universe. And he shows how the universe is expressed through us. But there is a higher self, a higher mind that could put thoughts into your mind and you think it's your thoughts. You see? And it all works out for the good. So we say the all in all is Allah. Everything is everything. That's where that comes from. All in all. See, because everything is in everything. All is in all. And sometimes you think a thought and it might be from you and it might be from the Most High coming through you to get a certain result. So anything that Mr. Farrakhan do, he's being guided, you know. And sometimes your enemy got to be your ally, you know. And if you're trying to achieve a certain result, and then sometimes Allah know how to use you. There's a story in the Quran, man. I don't know if I have time to go through it, about Moses was tagging along with this. He met this guy on the road, and this guy was very wise, and Moses wanted to hang with the guy. And the guy said, well, look, I'm gonna let you run with me, man, but the minute you start questioning about the moves I make, because I'm gonna be making some moves, man, that might seem strange to you. So if you be questioning about the moves I make, you know, you got to go. We got to part company. So he started making some moves. I ain't gonna go into all the moves he was making, because I do my thing in 15 minutes. So he say, they went and met some guy, and he did some moves. He even killed some people. And at the end, he ended up doing something strange. He did 3 things, and on these 3 things, Moses, because you're going to have to go to the Quran and read about it. He did these 3 things. And every time he did something, Moses questioned him. And so the guy said, look, man, the wise man said, look, Moses, I told you, man, don't be checking me on nothing, or you gonna have to go, brother. So Moses said, oh, no, I don't want to go. I just want to know why you did it. He said, man, don't be questioning me, you know. And so he said, but the next time you do it, you're going to. So he did it twice, and he did it 3 times. And the 3rd time he did it, he told Moses, he said, you know, I really don't have to explain myself to you, but I'm going to explain myself to you, and then you're going to have to get on, man. You're going to have to hit the road. And he told him why he did everything. And as he told him, it started becoming clearer and clearer that Moses, you know, didn't have as much sense as he thought he had, you know. And so Moses learned a very important lesson, you know. This guy right here has so much wisdom that Moses was trying to run with, that he could see into the future. He was a prophet, you know. And he had so much wisdom that Moses couldn't see that far. He couldn't see as far as this guy, you know. So he learned a very important lesson. Keep your mouth shut till you see the end results. You can judge a tree by its fruits, you know. And all y'all brothers questioning moves of the Mr. Farrakhan, you know. Don't forget he's a student of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad told the people that he's his national representative. And listen to him, you know. And so I'm not going to question him. I know some moves he have done that, you know, I wonder why. But, you know, this other guy that y'all talking about, Ishmael Bey, going over to the, well, he done the same thing you doing, Sinetta, because don't think that the Ace Boss Devil ain't listening into your YouTube channel. Don't think he ain't over there at the theater where y'all give y'all debates at. Yeah, he everywhere, man. Big brother, what they want to call him. You know? And he know moves you gonna make before you even make them, Sinetta. Because he know how you think, man. You know? You probably making a whole bunch of money too. You know? So I don't question your moves, man, but I'm just saying that you got all that profanity that you using, man. You know, you got the little brothers coming up, man. It's not necessary for us to use that type of dialogue or that type of jargon with ourselves, and, you know, insult each other. I mean, let's give each other props. You know, it draws a lot of excitement, and to me, it's buffoonery. You know, but I think you got a gift, man, and I think that come on back to. I'm just your brother. I'm an elder brother talking to you, man. You know, I don't care how much money you make. I hope you get paid. I hope you get a whole lot of money, man. But you got to sit yourself up, man. You can't let them devils come in talking about we won't have. You know, you got to build an army around yourself, man. It behooves you to get with the FOI and the Final Call newspaper. And maybe y'all can hook up something, man. If you ain't blew it with them. You know, you still could be independent. You could have a network, man. That's how they do. They got networks. They know how to line up with each other. This is Black Light Out. Peace to the brother Sinetta. Let's come together. Let's use our minds.